So today was my first day fasting for Ramadan. I'm not Muslim, but I wanted to try and join Muslims who are fasting during this time. One reason is because I have so much respect for Muslims. Um, they're very dedicated to their religion. I know a lot of Muslim people, and I just love their way of life. So I wanted to join in and learn a little bit more. And let me tell you, it's so hard. This is day one. I fasted until 8 p.m. And when literally I was looking at my clock, like just make sure the clock goes to 8 because I was so hungry that I was waiting for the second that it was 8 o'clock, and I went crazy. I went to the kitchen and I started just eating everything. I started eating all the nuts. I really was craving nuts, peanuts, sunflower seeds, almonds, pistachios. I ate like so much of them. I went crazy. I ate a banana. I ate peanut butter. I went crazy in the kitchen. I ate olives. I was just eating anything that I was like, oh, I'm so hungry. And let me tell you, it was so crazy. Like when I was fasting, right, the whole day, it's so hard. Like I felt hangry. Like I had a little bit. I was tense a little bit, and like didn't feel like even hearing people talk. I was like, no, leave me. Like I just want to focus on what I'm doing, because it's like too much energy. Like you realize what matters and what really doesn't matter when you're like fasting, because you don't have the energy to waste your energy on stuff. So it's like no. And then one thing I did notice is that it just felt so like a battle with myself. Like, and then at that point it feels like the only solution is to almost like turn inward, like go into yourself or go to prayer. Or I ended up lighting some incense and like just trying to like be at peace with myself and be like, wow, you know, I actually never realized how precious food is, how what a blessing that food is. Like, oh my god, when your senses, when you're hungry like that, your senses just like explode. You smell everything. You smell one smell, you're like, oh my god, I'm so hungry. You smell anything, like your senses just explode. Your smell and things like this are in heightened. So that's what I was going through. And even smelling tea, I was drinking water and tea, smelling the tea, I could smell all the herbs, all the ingredients. It was like, wow. I was smelling it, and it's like like, oh, yummy. Like, oh my god, that smells so good. Like, I've never smelled tea like that before. I've never really smelled. I literally sat there with my cup for like 5 minutes smelling my tea, because I was so hungry, and then like smelling it was so intense. It was crazy. Let me tell you, it was crazy. This is only day one. So yeah, it was pretty intense, and yeah, I was waiting for that clock to hit 8 o'clock. I was ready, literally ready to go. And then I ate a lot. I ate a lot. And when I took my first bite, I was eating nuts. I think it was like pistachios. You can taste all the flavors. It's like, wow, food. Oh my God, food. Like, it's like the first time you ever ate food, that's what it feels like. It's incredible. It's an incredible feeling. And it just reminded me, it's like, oh my god, I'm so grateful to have food. I was like praying. I was like, oh my, it's such a blessing. I was really like, it was like so intimate with the food. It's like, wow. And like, it's just some type of experience I went through today. It's something I wish everybody could go through. And it's a shame that this is my first time like fasting like that. That's crazy, because it's just a reminder. Like, you get stuck in this world and society, you take things for granted, and then by fasting you remember like all the little things that you're grateful for. You remember what matters, and like it teaches you discipline, self-control, and appreciation. And I'm so excited for the days coming. The next day, we'll see how it goes. I'll keep on making videos and letting you guys know my experiences.